Hi Octalysis team, my name is Martin Villegas and I'm gonna show you a prototype of my app project Diabeat IT. This prototype contains the wireframes I designed for the app. I used Figma to design all the wireframes and most of the icons in the app and InVision to connect them. Diabeat IT will be an app that helps its users control their own diabetes or their loved ones in an engaging and simple way, and also help them reduce the risk of long-term issues associated with an uncontrolled diabetes, which is why my number one tier 1 business metric in my strategy dashboard is reduce the number of persons with uncontrolled diabetes. Well, we're in the build mode of InVision right now, and let's run the project and check it out. This was the loading screen and this is the first screen of the project. If you are already a user, you can push the button let's get going and it will take you to the main page, and if it is your first time, you can do a little wizard and press the button start here. Okay, this little wizard will take some steps to do it, and it will take some information regarding your diabetes about you. What is your gender? My gender is male. Do you take pills for diabetes? I do not. Do you inject yourself with insulin? I do. Do you inject yourself with insulin before your meals? Do you have rapid-acting insulin? I do. What type of diabetes do you have? I have type 1. What is your birth date? And you press here and you can choose your birthday. And this is the last measure. Congrats, you are ready to use Diabeat IT. You can always change the settings in the settings menu. And you should take a look to the advanced settings too if you want to explore more advanced options. Okay, I'm planning to include more specific indicators about the user's health in the advanced settings page, where the user can opt to activate or not depending on how complex the user wants the app to be, and it will be something more or less like an evolved UI. Now, this is the main page. Here you can see a lot of visual feedback regarding the user's control of their diabetes, like this little fella. This is an avatar. Depending on your sugar levels, he will change his mood just like this. And he has moods for different time periods. If you want to see how were you doing the last 7 days like this, 15 days like this, or 14 days, 30 days, or trimester. This avatar can be changed to other avatars by unlocking them or earning them through challenges. You can try to catch them all and input some CD4 along the way. There are 2 buttons here. Let's check out the reminders button. The reminders are alarms the user can set to remember when they have to make a glucose entry and measure their sugar levels. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna add a new reminder. So the user is supposed to fill the reminder, like the title of the reminder, like for example this one, before breakfast. If he wants the alarm to repeat, if he wants to add a ringtone, if he wants it to vibrate, and if he wants to activate notification that will appear on the upper screen, and the duration of those notifications. Once you are done, you're gonna click on this check button, and you will have added the alarm, the new reminder. So you can turn it on or turn it off, and let's head back to the main page. Next is the glucose entry button, which leads to the steps to create a glucose entry. When the user completes the information, he can save the entry, like this one, and a message will pop up congratulating the user and empowering them to keep making the entries. You can see a little coin here in the message. This is called a blood coin. Blood coins are in-game currency that lets the user buy and unlock new features and other stuff. avatars, for example. And this is where magnetic caps will come into place, restraining the user into exploiting the system. Therefore, the user can make entries as long as he needs, but he will only earn blood coins for a certain number of entries per day, adding CD6 into the app. When the user makes his first glucose entry, he will unlock the glucose logbook, this feature over here, where he can see all the entries he has made. He can filter them and organize them in these buttons, and also he can see the information in graphs to have another perspective on his sugar levels pressing this button over here. He can also see visual feedback on how is he doing every day and every entry, like this for example. He has made 2 entries on Wednesday. Before lunch he was doing great with 105, and after breakfast he was a little bit too high on glucose levels in 160. Let's go to the ranks page, the diabetes ranks page over here. In Diabetes, you can unlock rankings with blood coins. Each ranking unlocks new features in the app, like this one. Bronze Diabetes rank unlocks reports and graphs feature, forums feature, and a blood coin entry multiplier. Blood coin entry multiplier will affect the number of blood coins you win with each entry, further motivating the user into committing the desired actions, which is measure their sugar levels in order to have control over their health. The silver rank will unlock the challenges feature, the first diabetic foodpedia, and the entry multiplier will now go to 3. And the gold diabetes rank will unlock diabetes nearby, diabetic foodpedia fully unlocked, and the entry multiplier will now go to plus times 4. Let's unlock the bronze diabetes rank to see how it looks. Okay, now we have unlocked it, and the message is a congratulations message that will make the user feel accomplished, CD2, and curious about the new feature he has unlocked, CD7, because when the user unlocks the ranks, he can see what is he going to unlock, and he will feel curious about this new feature he has just unlocked. So let's go check it out, another feature, and this time we're going to see the reports and graphs feature. It is very simple. Here you can export your entries in the formats available in the app, like for example PDF, Excel, and other kinds of format. You can select the period of the report, or you can just make it quicker and make a report of the last 7 days, 15, 30, or the last trimester. Now let's head to the forums feature, one of my favorites. The forums feature is right here. So, I know that in most cases forums seem to be pointless, but for a person with doubts regarding what to eat, how to work out, and more, the forums is the place to look. You can create and participate in topics CD5 and CD3 and clear out any doubts you have, or anything you are curious about diabetes or something related to the app itself, and it affects the CD7. Now let's take a look to the challenges feature right here. In the challenges feature, you can participate in a challenge regarding your diabetes and usage of the app, and win prizes like avatars, blood coins, and more. This enhances the feeling of accomplishment with positive messages when the user manages to win the challenge, and also the rewards the challenge gives. New challenges will come constantly to keep the user engaged. Let's see some of the challenges. Endurance level 1. Register their sugar levels at least 1 time a day for 7 days straight. First, like diabetes, register your sugar levels before 8 a.m. 10 times. And there will be also unavailable challenges that will unlock when the user commits a desired action, be it with blood coins or other kinds of activities. This is an example of a challenges I'm very looking forward to, and it is Sweat Ally. Register a physical activity of 30 minutes 5 times. Let's go to the Diabetic Foodpedia, one of my favorites too, right here. This awesome feature will have a list of food and nutritional data important for diabetes control, like sugar quantity, glycemic index, and grams per portion. You can search for the elements you want and filter them by different categories. This way, the user can know what is good or bad to them and make a choice. Also, there's the Health Tips tab that you can unlock, and here you can get info on various tips and tricks on what is best or worst for your condition. For example, diabetes facts you probably didn't know about, food facts and tricks you should learn for diabetics. And there's also the recipes tab that you can also unlock. In the recipes tab, you can find and learn delicious recipes to cook that are good for you, for your body, and for your diabetes. Let's go to the shop feature. In the shop, you can buy features for your app and upgrade your rank in order to keep unlocking all the features. You can also buy new avatars and frames for your user profile in the respective tabs, here and here. There is also an achievements feature. You can see the icon right here, and it will contain all the achievements you have unlocked and the ones who are still pending. My idea on this feature is that there will be mysterious achievements which will unlock when the user commits certain desired action, like an Easter egg. And for last, there's the Diabetes Nearby feature, one of my favorites too, which will consist in a radar. Let's check it out here. It will consist in a radar that you can activate to find and interact with other users. There will be an option to increase or decrease the radius of search. Let's activate the radar and see what happens. It will go into a little animation, and when it finds someone, this message will appear that he found another diabetes, and let's hit continue. So this was the user he found. You have an option to poke the user, and if he pokes you back, the two of you can start a conversation and become friends. This feature was thought to increase the social interaction of diabetics and make them feel they are not alone, so they can find people with similar condition, increasing CD5 along the way. So this is it, Octalysis, the main aspects of diabetes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and find this project interesting and enjoyable. This was Martin Villegas talking, and I hope to see you soon. I also want to apologize for the sound of my voice in some of the cuts, because I was very congested, I was a little bit sick, but I didn't want to wait till I felt good, because I had challenged myself to deliver my work before a certain date. So this is why in some cuts you're gonna hear me a little congested on my nose. And well, that's pretty much it, and I really hope to see you guys soon, and I hope you like the video. That's all. Bye.